because I know there are people who visit Panama. So let's, I'm not gonna see, I cannot be able to see any one of you, but I'm gonna do the video. I thought about doing it live, though it is a video regarding travel rules in Panama. So listen so that it can be of help to you. And God bless you for listening. I know you are good students. So, where is Panama located? That is where we start the geographical information regarding Panama. So, Panama is in Central America. And I know many of us know that. And it bridges South and North America. And it is bordered by Costa Rica to the northwest and Colombia to the southeast. Yeah, and it borders the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean. So, geographically, as we have seen, Panama is near the United States of America. So, let us go to the document validity. That is what I normally start with, so that you can know what is the requirement of the document, as in your passport, before you fly to Panama. So, document validity. Passports and other documents accepted for entry must be valid for a minimum of 3 months from the arrival date. So, that is the document validity is number 1. So, we go to number 1A. Nationals of Panama are allowed to enter with an expired passport. Never forget that can change. Do never forget that rules keep changing. So, I do not prefer for you to wait until your passport expired. But that as at now, June 2025, you can enter without an expired passport if you are a national of Panama. B. Nationals of Panama traveling without a passport must have a document accepted for entry, valid on arrival. So if you have any other document other than the passport, it shouldn't be expired, it should be valid. At least it should be valid on arrival. So, number C. Passengers with a residence permit or migration card. The migration card into brackets is normally called Tarjeta de Migración. Tarjeta de Migración, that is in their language, issued by Panama, are allowed to enter with an expired passport or other documents accepted for entry that are expired. So if you have a residence permit for Panama, that is for you. D. Passports of passengers born in Panama must be valid on arrival. Because maybe you could be from another country, but you're born in Panama. You could be from Costa Rica, but you're born in Panama. That is what it means. E. Passports of airline crew must be valid for the period of intended stay. Yes, the intended stay is normally, you can know what the intended stay is by checking the return or the onward ticket. So if you are arriving in Panama, your passport must be valid for your period of stay in Panama. So let us go to the military. Passport not required for U.S. military if holding a military ID card together with travel or movement order. Yes, minus. Passengers under 18 years of age, being nationals of Panama, legal residents of Panama or born in Panama, can leave from Panama if, holding an original birth certificate or other legal document stating the parents' names and, again. So that was number 1. After the colon, that was number 1. Number 2. After the colon again, number 2. Traveling accompanied by both parents. This is regarding minors. We are continuing. Or traveling accompanied by one parent and holding an authorization from absent parent or authorized judge, or traveling accompanied by one parent and holding death certificate of the absent parent, or traveling accompanied by adults other than parent or legal guardian and holding notarized authorization of both parents. Full stop. Note, if documents are not in Spanish, authorized translation into Spanish is required. Full stop. Warning. Number 1. Passengers must complete a customs declaration form upon arrival or before departure at. So I'm going to read the website for you, darlings. https:// Let me spell the word declaration. So DECLARACION. De Viajero. Let me repeat the site. https:// Declaración de Viajero. Yeah, just written like that. De Viajero. So after declaration, let me spell De Viajero. DEVIAJERO .ANA.GOV.PA/ That is the site where you are going to, you can apply for them. You can complete the customs declaration form. Full stop. This will generate a QR code which must be presented upon arrival. It is strongly advised to complete the form before departure to ensure a smooth process at immigration. Full stop. And a warning again. Visitors with a non-machine readable passport are not allowed to enter. And I told you in the previous videos, most of the passports nowadays are machine readable. Yes, it is very rare to see a non-machine readable passport. Number, okay, we go to visa exemptions. Who can go to Panama without a visa? Nationals of Panama. Number 2, nationals of Canada and USA traveling as tourists for a maximum stay of 180 days. Number 3, nationals of Andorra, Antigua and Barbuda, Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahamas, Barbados. I'm going to go very quickly. Belarus, Belgium, Belize, Bhutan, Bolivia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Botswana, Brazil, Brunei Darussalam, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Chile, Colombia, Comoros, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Czechia, Denmark, Dominica, Ecuador, El Salvador, Estonia, Fiji, Finland, France, Gabon, Germany, Greece, Grenada, Guatemala, Guyana, Honduras, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Kiribati, Korea Republic, Kuwait, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Madagascar, Malaysia, Maldives, Malta, Marshall Islands, Mauritius, Mexico, Micronesia, Federated States, Moldova, Monaco, Mongolia, Montenegro, Namibia, Nauru, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nicaragua, North Macedonia, Norway, Palau, Papua New Guinea, Paraguay, Peru, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Russian Federation, Samoa, San Marino, Sao Tome and Principe, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Seychelles, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, Solomon Islands, South Africa, Spain, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, Tonga, Trinidad and Tobago, Turkey, Tuvalu, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, Uruguay, Vanuatu, Vatican City or the Holy See, and Vietnam for a maximum stay of 90 days. So number 4, who do not need a visa. Passengers with a British passport for a maximum stay of 90 days. Number 5, passengers with a Chinese Taipei On the cover, Republic of China, Taiwan, yes, for a maximum stay of 90 days. Number 6, passengers with a Hong Kong passport for a maximum stay of 90 days. Okay, number 7, nationals of China's People's Republic with a passport for public affairs. This is not a normal passport, a passport for public affairs for a maximum stay of 90 days. Okay, number 8, passengers with a British passport and a national ID card or a birth certificate issued by Panama. Number 9, passengers with a Hong Kong passport and a national ID card or a birth certificate issued by Panama. Number 11, passengers with a Chinese Taipei on the cover, Republic of China, Taiwan, with a national ID card or a birth certificate issued by Panama. So I'm not going to read for you the rest, because all the rest now, they must have something else for Panama. So for the visa exemptions, listen to if you lie under the visa exemption and if you have the required documents. For the diplomatic, I normally say I'm not going to read, simply because diplomats normally travel on duty, being sent by their government to the other government, so they normally know the requirements. That is not hard. So I'm not going to read all those other things, so that the video might not be long. I know you are enjoying the video because you remember I am your travel expert. I do other things, but this is the main thing that I do, because this is my career. Yes, for the refugees, I'm not going to read, because mostly the refugees and the stateless persons, they normally know what they require, because they are normally handled by international non-governmental organizations. Like we have the IOM, International Organization for Migration, or other United Human Rights or whatever organizations. So transit without a visa. Who can transit Panama without a visa? Number 1, passengers with a consular or diplomatic or official or service or special passport and a confirmed onward ticket for a flight to a third country. They must stay in the international transit area of the airport and have documents required for the next destination. Number 2, who can transit without a visa? Nationals of Afghanistan, Algeria, Angola, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Chad, Congo Democratic Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, India, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kyrgyzstan, Mali, Mauritania, Mozambique, Nepal, Nigeria, Pakistan, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan, traveling to or from a country where they have a visa with a normal passport and a confirmed onward ticket for a flight to a third country within 12 hours. Not 24 this time. Most countries allow 24, but rules are different. Panama, it should be within 12 hours. And listen to what I have read there before. Yes, they must stay in the international transit area of the airport and have documents required for the next destination. Number 3, under the transit without visa, nationals of Afghanistan, Algeria, Angola, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Chad, Congo Democratic Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, India, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kyrgyzstan, Mali, Mauritania, Mozambique, Nepal, Nigeria, Pakistan, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, traveling to or from a country where they have a residence permit with a normal passport and a confirmed onward ticket for a flight to a third country. So when you are transiting through Panama, you must have a confirmed onward ticket, and you can only stay in transit for only 12 hours. So when you are buying the ticket, check and consult and listen to that, the transit rule for you. Otherwise, rules keep changing, so keep updating yourself. Number 4, at the transit without visa, nationals of Afghanistan, Algeria, Angola, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Chad, Congo Democratic Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, India, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kyrgyzstan, Mali, Mauritania, Mozambique, Nepal, Niger, Nigeria, Pakistan, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan with a normal passport with a confirmed onward ticket within 12 hours for a flight to a third country where the passenger started the journey. Yes, they must stay in the international transit area of the airport and have documents required for the next destination. So, number 5, nationals of Cuba traveling to Cuba with a confirmed onward ticket within 12 hours. They must stay in the international transit area of the airport and have documents required for the next destination. Number 6, nationals of Cuba with a confirmed onward ticket for a flight to a third country or of residence within 12 hours. They must have a permanent residence permit issued a minimum of 5 years before transit and stay in the international transit area of the airport. Number 7, nationals of Cuba with a visa and a confirmed onward ticket for a flight within 12 hours to the country that issued the visa. They must stay in the international transit area of the airport. This is all at the transit without a visa. Number 8, passengers with a confirmed onward ticket for a flight to a third country within 12 hours, full stop, they must stay in the international transit area of the airport and have documents required for the next destination. So that is number 8. So number 8A, this transit without visa facility does not apply to refugees and stateless persons. Number 8B, this transit without visa facility does not apply to nationals of Cuba and Haiti. Number 8C, this transit without visa facility does not apply to passengers with a consular, diplomatic, official, or service passport. This is number 8 now. So whatever I'm reading now is at the number 8, not at the other numbers. Number 8D. This transit without visa facility does not apply to nationals of Afghanistan, Algeria, Angola, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Congo Democratic Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, India, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Kyrgyzstan, Mali, Mauritania, Mozambique, Nepal, Niger, Nigeria, Pakistan, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan with a normal passport. So what I'm reading now is at the number 8. So I read number 8A, B, C, and D. So in case of any question, you can ask in under that video, not in a different video. So to avoid confusion. Number 9, Unaccompanied minors are not permitted to stay overnight. So minors should be accompanied. Number 10. Pobeda Airlines and Wizz Air do not accept transit passengers. So don't buy a ticket on Pobeda. No, not Pobeda, but Pobeda. Pobeda Airlines and Wizz. Wizz, the spelling for Wizz is W-I-Z-Z. So that is it for Panama. I can only also read the warning. The warning. Warning number 1. Visitors must hold a return or onward ticket. Let me repeat the warning. Number 1. Visitors must hold a return onward air or cruise ticket. Full stop. If they continue to a third country by land, they must also have a ticket proving that they are leaving Panama. I hope you can understand that. You can always ask the question under the video. Number 1A. This does not apply to passengers born in Panama if they have a national ID card or a birth certificate issued by Panama. Because you could be maybe a Kenyan national or Nigerian or Costa Rica, but you are born in Panama. You have a national ID card. That one you don't need. Number 1B. This does not apply to nationals of China's People's Republic with a diplomatic passport. Number 1C. This does not apply to nationals of China's People's Republic with a service passport. So if you have a service passport for China, diplomatic, if you have got an ID card for Panama, you do not necessarily need an onward ticket for the cruise or for the land or for the air. Don't need the onward ticket. You have an advantage. So the warning, we have number 2. Resident permits issued by Panama are accepted when expired for a maximum of 6 months. So if your residence permit expired and it is not yet 6 months after expiry, you can go to Panama. But remember, in the airports, in the points of embarkation, or at the points where you are boarding the flight, they can refuse you based on that. So some things are sensitive. Panama can allow you to enter, but maybe from the flight that you are coming in from, maybe Nigeria or wherever you are coming from, they might not accept you to travel with an expired permit. But Panama, you can enter if you are, in case they allow you. For health, they do not need a vaccination certificate. So, recommended vaccination against yellow fever for passengers of 9 months of age and older traveling to the area of Cunayala or the province of Darien. So, it's the recommendation. That is your choice. That is the recommendation. So, under recommendation number 2, malaria prophylaxis, malaria risk, mainly due to P.Vivax exists throughout the year in provinces and comarcas along the Atlantic coast at the borders with Costa Rica and Colombia, Bocas del Toro, Chiriquí, Darien, Cunayala, Gabebugle, we can call it Gabebago. But Bugle, you can say Bago or Bugle depending on where you went to school. So Gabebugle, Panama and Veracruz, Panama and Veracruz, full stop. In Panama City, the Canal Zone and other provinces. The risk of malaria transmission is negligible or non-existent. Oh, sorry. So, I read regarding the Gabebugle, and I said, I went to Panama and Veracruz, full stop. So, now this one, in Panama City, the Canal Zone and other provinces, the risk of malaria transmission is negligible or non-existent. So, in those that I've read it there below, there's no risk of malaria. Recommended prevention in risk areas, B, in eastern endemic areas bordering Colombia, C. So, it is good to take prevention. You can go to your doctor and get a prescription. Yes, but that is just a recommendation. So, I'm not going to continue That was just a short one regarding Panama. Kindly go through the whole video. If you have any query regarding Panama, you can post your question under the video. Don't post it under any different video, because I've done videos regarding different countries, and I will continue doing videos regarding other countries, because now that one is my career and I want you to be well updated. But a disclaimer, I am not a lawyer. In case of any legal advice, you can consult a lawyer. And rules keep changing. This is still a disclaimer. Rules keep changing. They can change after 6 months, after 1 year. But in case of anything, you can always ask me. If you are traveling to Panama, you can ask me. But remember, at the airport, you can be denied boarding because of various reasons that I'm not going to state. It does not mean that because you have a document to go to Panama and you are traveling from another country, you must travel. It is the airline duty to take you or to deny you boarding. Yes, it does not mean that because you have a ticket to Panama and an ordinary ticket to your country, or you are going to transit to visit another country, you must travel. You can be denied entry or transit, even from the port of origin. Maybe you are coming from Nigeria, you want to go to Panama, to another country. It is possible for you to be denied boarding because of various reasons. I'm not going to state them. So have a nice one. Be blessed. Read all the instructions. And if you have any questions, you can always post them under the video. And remember, rules keep changing. So thank you so much. I'm not going to continue. That was just a short one regarding Panama. I cannot see you, darlings. Please like, subscribe for more, because I'm going to keep teaching. I also do other things other than teaching regarding traveling, just to break the boredom. So thank you so much. Do not forget to watch the whole video, subscribe and share for more.